Okay, this is Coach Des here. We are to week 10. That means the season is half over with. So now it's the push to the playoffs. So I have to explain a little bit things because my daughter brought it to my attention and I didn't think nothing about it. I just thought, okay, y'all know how to figure this out. But when you see these sacks, interceptions and fumbles, this is the total number so far to total number of games you played. You've had 7 sacks in the first quarter, 5 sacks in the second quarter, 8 sacks in the third quarter, 5 sacks in the fourth quarter. Then what I do is I add those numbers up and divide it by the number of games you played. And this is where I get this overall average from. So when you see these numbers down here, it just represents the number of sacks, interceptions, or fumbles per quarter. And then this is just the overall average. So the 49ers versus the Saints. Now let's see how the 49ers can pull out a win against the Saints, which is going to be humanly impossible because week 14 of last year, they pulled it out. But you got to remember, I told y'all the end of last year when I was doing all these stats, I said the 49ers will not make it to the big dance again. And I truly mean that. They will not. Because they don't know how to utilize the clock. They don't know how to use their key players to manage the clock. And again, he, just like this one, like to gunsling it down the field when you don't need to. So again, last year they pulled it out in week 14, 48-46. So last year, the 49ers averaged 29.9 points per game, but they gave up 19. The Saints averaged 28.6 per game, but they gave up 21. This year, the Saints is averaging 30.5 points per game, and they give up 25. So they're getting worse on defense. But the 49ers average 25 points per game, but they give up 23. They also got worse on defense. So, for the 49ers, if I want to beat the Saints, again, I can't stress it enough. You got a running back. Use him because you're averaging 6.35 yards per carry rushing right. But you got the passing too. You're great at passing, especially in the first quarter down the middle, second quarter down the middle, third quarter passing right, fourth quarter down the middle. So even if you just keep everything down the middle, but you got to remember, you see these interceptions, you're going to get picked off. So you've got to know when to pass and when to run the ball. So now let's look at the Saints' defense. Defense, rushing right, 4.39 they give up. I will take it each and every time. So that means you're going to gain some yards over here on the left. Down the middle, look at that. They're weak right here. 17.35 is what they give up on defense. If I was you, I would pass down that middle and then run when I have to. Especially when you have the lead. Don't utilize the clock to the best of your ability. Get the first down when you need to get it. Stop trying to sling it down there because you're averaging almost 3 sacks per game, 1.1 interceptions, and 0.08 fumbles. Now, 2.63 sacks per game, they getting that. So you're going down 3 times. Interceptions, 0.75. You're going to give up that interception. Fumbles, 1.1. You're going to give up this fumble too. So the one thing I want to say, 49ers, is try not to let any points get scored off of those interceptions. Now last week they had 1 and it was only 7 points. So let's just hope that the 1 turnover is only 7 points and you can pull out this win. But let's look and see what the Saints gonna do to you. Well, the Saints is strong in running, as you can see. 4.5, 4.5, down the left and the right. But look at what they're done in passing. Passing down the middle in the first quarter. Passing to the left in the second quarter. Passing to the left in the third quarter. Passing down the middle in the fourth quarter. So even if I just keep it passing down the middle, I'm averaging 10.96. So I will do that. Passing down the middle. You know who he's going to. Same way with running the ball. You know who's going to run the ball for him. You corners, you outside linemen, middle linemen, y'all got to be there to stop them. And they wanted me to coach some kids for flag football. I said, that's the reason why. What's wrong now? Your kids out here playing flag football, so they out here grabbing instead of tackling properly. No, I'm not going to sign up. I said when tackle football come back around, I'm going to do tackle football. Because I want to teach the kids the proper way of tackling. Not no, let me grab. That's what y'all got to stop doing. Stop grabbing like you grabbing flags. This ain't flag football. Hit that damn person. Anyway, look at this. They average about 1 sack per game. A half of interception per game. One fumble per game. But the 49ers, they give up these yards on rushing right and left. So they gonna run all day long on you. Look at that. 4.5, 4.58, 4.53, 4. They gonna run all day on y'all. Y'all gotta shut this down. Look at what you give up right down the middle. 13.17. You got 11.95 in the first on passing left, 12.48 in the second quarter. But look at this, 15.8 down in the second quarter, down the middle. 16 in the third quarter, down the middle. 11.41 in the fourth. You got to clean this up. I don't know who you got in there. Or maybe y'all all on COVID-19. I don't know. But look at the sacks. You're averaging 1.67 sacks per game, 1 interception, and 0.67 fumbles. So you're going to get the one sack. You're not going to get the interception. Unless you, like I said, you know who he's going to. You could be right there. You got a safety and you got the middle linebacker right there. Because going down the middle, you can pick them off each time, but you got to turn it into points. And that interception, that fumble, you're going to get that. So you got to turn it into points. But to tell you the truth, I said y'all not going anywhere. The Saints got this game by 7. And this is how things are going to look. I said the score is going to be 25-30. These are the average. And with that being said, peace out.